Hi, Achy Dad here. This week is week 13 of my weight loss journey. See if I get to 182. I also found a funny bumper sticker, which I wouldn't normally put on, but it's really funny. And I'm trying a recipe book. I'm starting to read a recipe book slowly. And the first one I got some pictures of that are good is pork chops with apples and Vermont maple syrup. So I'm trying to get from a high of 195, like a COVID 195, and take COVID-19's name and do 1 pound a week for 19 weeks. And this is week 13.
Okay.
All right, week 13, I should be at 182.
Yeah, is it zeroed?
Yep.
All right. That's our destination. Okay, ready, set, go.
Oh, and a pedicure.
Okay.
I got a pedicure myself. I soaked my feet in
Looks like, oh, excuse me. It looks
Epsom
like
salt.
183 and a half.
Ah! What am I supposed to be?
182.
Oh, Lord Jesus. So we have a little problem. I've been doing a lot of almonds for lunch and yogurt for breakfast and trying to stay away from bread. We had a lot of chicken last night and I have not gone to the bathroom. I may ask for a redo at noon.
Okay.
I have to say I've been starting to do push-ups because I watched a video I'll put a link to of a 100-year-old man who's a disc golf player and he does 50 push-ups a day. So since he's 100 and I'm 55, I'm going to do 25 a day. That make sense? But I can feel it right away with the whole, like, your body's like, yes, this is called exercise and it feels good and is good for you. That's why you should be doing it. You should also get a haircut, you freak.
I went for a 6-mile hike yesterday.
We went for a 6-mile hike yesterday and I don't feel too bad. My heel hurts a little. But I do feel like, I am liking Beard Man. But we'll just say fail.
No shame.
See, this is why I don't exercise. Builds muscle. It builds muscle, and muscle's heavier than fat. Okay.
Okay. There he goes.
All right, here's that bumper sticker. And then we'll go into that recipe. All right, you'll need some apples, salt, butter, pork chops, Vermont maple syrup, not New Hampshire or Canada maple syrup, or Massachusetts, but Vermont maple syrup. How much? Well, you're going to put maybe 1 apple per pork chop and a tablespoon or 2 of maple syrup. Chop them up with, who knows, a tablespoon of butter. Put it in. Cook them till they're a little soft. Add a little pinch of salt. And then cover it up and take them off the heat. Now, the pork chops. You can get your average industrial supermarket pork chop. Just try not to overcook it. And these are from our local farm. And they are so good. Oh my God. I shudder to put anything on them. I'm hungry just looking at them. But any pork chops will do for this recipe. Just a little salt, I use a little canola oil maybe. And then you're going to flip them over. And you're just going to put the apples on the top of the cooked side. Now, how long do you cook pork chops? I don't know, 3 or 4 minutes each side. I think you have to learn how to see if they're done by pushing on them and seeing how stiff they are, but not overcooking them. And then when you put the apples on, you're done. You just put those apples on. You can cover it or not and cook it for the 2 or 3 minutes till the pork chops are done and the juices will drip all around it. And then you serve them up onto a plate, which I didn't get a picture of, with the apples on top, and you cut them and make a little bite of apple sweetened with maple syrup and a little salt, and it's awesome. I'm a little behind on posting these videos, but I'm recording them every Sunday, and so this is week 13, but I'm week 15 is tomorrow to record. I can just tell you it is tough. I slipped and went to Burger King and had a fish sandwich. That really, I could tell just by having that at like 9 at night. Not so good. It's getting so exciting out there. I'm running into friends. We're hanging out in the outside together, not on Zoom. Disc golf is starting. It's really hard not to go completely bonkers and just not have, any cares for COVID. But at the same time, it's the time to be patient as far as I'm concerned and slowly get back to normal, or really what is, frankly, a new normal. I heard a great report on Marketplace, the radio show about the stock market and the economy, that just like the Great Depression had a lasting effect for a whole generation who would like save money, and especially in cash. So if the banks went down, they would have money, and that lasted their whole lives. For the people who went through the Great Depression and had a hard time, or probably even didn't have a hard time, they still learned that the reason they didn't is because they had cash, maybe. So I think the pandemic, COVID, is going to leave a lasting effect on people who went through it. And I'm not sure what it is, but I agreed with the whole radio show's premise and their highfalutin guest speakers that some positive lasting effects, maybe negative, but for we'll be ready. Maybe we'll have, who knows, we'll keep masks around. We won't throw them out, and we'll have hand sanitizer hidden away. Who knows? All right, stay healthy out there, and we'll try to get back to the new normal without going too fast. That's my challenge.